Yes. Welcome to Only Football. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. We have been super busy here, but always got to make time for football. Right now, I am watching the Eagles and the Cowboys play. Already got some comments here. Liam Wolf says, hello, Liam. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. So CeeDee Lamb has been just a force to be reckoned with in this game. And I think Rick actually predicted CeeDee Lamb to have a big game. So as you can see, I have added all of the final scores to the previous games on the bottom of the screen. And right now we are lining up for a 44-yard field goal attempt to make this game within 7. Liam says the Steelers still have a chance to make the playoffs if they win, right? Ooh, okay, the kick is good. They got different camera angles, and some of them make the kick look like it wasn't good. Let me look into that because I believe the Steelers, they're going to need some help. They can't just win out to make it. They need the Raiders to lose, which is good because they're playing the Raiders. Let's see. The Jags have won. So let's look at the people that are actually in those spots right now. Let's see. I want to give you exactly what the Steelers need to get in. Steelers. Yeah. The Steelers always seem like, well, it says right here, the Steelers cannot finish in a tie with anyone if they want to make the playoffs. So that's the first thing. No losing, no tying. And we don't like tying either. We hate tying. The Chargers right now are the 6th seed, and they're 8-6. Let's take a look at that 7th seed. What about the Dolphins? They're not going to win their division. Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, man, but with Miami, basically you need Miami to lose out. You need the Chargers to lose out. Buffalo winning in Chicago today has already locked up the AFC East. So Miami, by default, is going to be a wild card team. So you can go ahead and throw them probably at 5. And then there's going to be a battle between the Chargers. I think they're going to win on Monday night, and they may even clinch on Monday night, I believe, with the teams that have lost. But you got to remember, Baltimore is another team that is not going to win their division, so they're going to default to a wild card spot. So you got Baltimore, who's already 9-8. Okay, so let's just say the Baltimore is getting in. I have them at a 5th seed. Miami, I'm pretty damn sure they're going to make it in, and the best thing you have going for you right now would be the Chargers to lose the rest of their games. The Chargers are 8-6, so the 6th seed and can do no worse in the conference than 6-6. Since these two teams won't meet in the regular season, that means Pittsburgh would lose the next tiebreaker, which is the record within the AFC. Damn. So even if the Chargers lose out and the Steelers win out, Chargers have the tiebreaker over the Steelers. Both the Raiders and Browns are currently ahead of Pittsburgh, but this is old because Cleveland lost today. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I think Miami and the Chargers and the Ravens are your 3 playoff teams. I can't really find a scenario that even shows that it's possible. I'm sure there is. So the Dolphins, I believe, have 8 wins. So I think if the Dolphins lose out, you maybe could have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. it's a mess right now. But to simplify it, I have Chargers, Dolphins, Ravens. Those are my 3 wild card teams right now. The Steelers, though, they can still finish with a winning record. That is a big deal. Because if they win out, they'll be 9-8, and if they're 9-8, who knows, man? They might be able to steal a spot here. I feel like lately in my life, the Steelers have been winning out late in the season and then clinching a playoff spot because of another team losing. They did that last year as well. So as long as it's statistically possible, all you can do is cheer for the Steelers and cheer for the people currently in those wild card spots to lose. So you should be a Packer fan tomorrow when the Packers play the Dolphins. Go Packers. You should be cheering for, let's see, scores. Let's say Monday Night Football. Who do the Colts? So you should be a Colts fan on Monday night. And the Ravens already won today, but that doesn't help. All right, so oh my gosh! A fumble is recovered, and Dallas has the ball in the red zone. Gardner Minshew, I think he fumbled the handoff. The exchange with the ball was not clean. And yeah, just the exchange is a little off. The ball gets bobbled. It hits the turf. And Dallas is there to scoop it up. I think they're on the 15-yard line. So Dallas down 7 is now within scoring reach to tie this ball game. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third. He said, I will be a Packer fan tomorrow and a Colts fan on Monday. I know what it's like, man. It's been a while, but I know what it's like. All right, so the handoff is going to go to Pollard. He's going to be able to get maybe 1.5 yards as we go under 4 minutes in the third. So let's see what's weighing on this game. What are the stakes, if you will? Well, the Eagles, if they win, would be able to clinch their division. And with the Vikings winning today, there's still fight over seeding. Schultz is going to catch that and bring it to the 8-yard line. So Dallas within scoring range right now, probably about to punch it in. Go to Ezekiel Elliott. All right, so let's see. Okay, Philadelphia clinches the NFC East with a win or a tie. Philadelphia clinches home field advantage in NFC's first round bye. So Philly's playing for something right now. If Philly can get the win here, they get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Dallas is going to throw it up to CeeDee Lamb. And oh my goodness, a bobbled ball. You don't see CeeDee not come down with those very often. They had the matchup. CeeDee just kind of dropped the ball, it looks like. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. We'll see. So he does a little fake handoff, little crossing route, throws it up to Elliott. Yeah, that's one he normally comes down with. So far in the red zone, the Cowboys have had 2 drives, 1 field goal, and a touchdown, I believe it said. It ripped it off the screen so quick. Dak, under pressure, trying to step up in the pocket. He's going to get sacked for a loss of 4 here. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Now it's 3rd and goal. And I would have probably ran it here on 2nd down. Did some kind of halfback draw or pitch. Try to get 4 or 5 yards. So you have a manageable 3rd and 5. Because now it's 3rd and goal all the way on the 13-yard line. You got to probably find CeeDee Lamb here. That's your guy. He's looking. He launches, and it's caught for a touchdown. And that's Michael Gallup. And that was an incredible pass and maybe even a better catch. And Dallas is going crazy right now because the score is tied. Let's look at the replay. He's got 1 foot down. He gets the second foot down, even drags a third foot. That is just immaculate. Never loses control over the ball, possesses it the whole way down. This is a tight rope of a throw. And Gallup comes down with it. So now an extra point away from tying the ball game here for the Cowboys. So let's see what the Cowboys technically could still, I think, win the division if Philly loses all of the rest of their games and Dallas wins out. So if Dallas wins today, you'll have a 13-2 team and an 11-4 game. 11-14. Now, here's the thing. They're not playing, I'm sure everyone knows this, no Hurts today. There's no Jalen Hurts, which means if at any point the Eagles are not getting the win with Gardner Minshew, they can ask Hurts to maybe come in for a game and bail them out. They only need one win, and they have 3 more games. So Mahomes just did a lot of Mahomes things today in Kansas City. He was pretty incredible. His scramble for a touchdown was just very Mahomesy. His name is going to become a adjective. Let's see. Man, and San Francisco is winning right now by 13 points. San Francisco, some people were thinking maybe some more film on Brock Purdy, a Washington team that needs to win, getting Chase Young back. Maybe this is a close game. I know a lot of professional bettors said to take the Commanders with the points, but the 49ers are just kind of cruising right through, just winning every single week for the last 8 weeks. And Tyler Heineke and Brock Purdy are kind of having a hey, what's up, Diggs? Welcome to the chat. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Glad you guys are here. We are live streaming the Cowboys and the Eagles. Let me go ahead and update this. This is not accurate. The Cowboys have just tied the game at 27 apiece after a turnover in the red zone for Gardner Minshew. So we have officially got a freaking ball game here in Dallas. Eagles playing for the first seed and the division. A lot on the line here. But like I said, the Eagles have the rest of the season to get one win to lock that up. But Cowboys are doing their best to make sure that doesn't happen today. Takeaways off points. Dallas has 2 takeaways that have resulted in 14 points. So you can't do better than that. The Eagles did score a touchdown on their takeaway, but right now in a tie ball game, I'd say the difference in this game is turnovers. The Dallas defense able to force 2 turnovers. Dak Prescott versus zone defense today is 19 for 19, 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. Most attempts without incompletion in the NFL since 2018. So you could say Dak's having a pretty good game. And every bit of it is necessary because as you see, the score is tied right now. So I guess if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm happy Dak's playing like that, but maybe a little concerning that it's going to require record-breaking performances for him to, tie a ball game with the Eagles, who are playing without their star quarterback. The Eagles just seem like they're better than everyone this year. They are just the real freaking deal. 2nd and 5. Matt Alexander says, Merry Christmas to everyone at Star 6 Media. We appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you get what you wanted for Christmas. I hope you get a red rifle, BB gun, and you don't shoot your eye out. But if you do, just blame it on an icicle. All right, so 2nd and 5. They're going to run this one, a little shotgun formation run. Doesn't trick Dallas. It's only going to go for about 2 yards, but that'll bring up a pretty manageable 3rd down. And right now, the Cowboys have some really positive momentum. They got the field goal. Then they're able to first force a turnover, in Philadelphia territory. And now a potential 3-and-out. 3rd and 2, they're going to run it again. And that is going to be enough for a 1st down. He needed 2. He got 3. Miles Sanders. And that there's going to be one more play in the 3rd quarter, and then we're going into the 4th. So San Francisco, I got that other game on too. 49ers they just scored another touchdown. I think this one is a pick 6. It's under review. So now it's 33-14. Brock Purdy said, hold my beer. Ooh, Devontae Smith catches a contested throw. Perfect pass by Gardner Minshew. He paid a price for that one, but he's able to hold on to the ball, secure it, and that takes him all the way into Dallas territory, tackled at the 49-yard line. So Philadelphia responding, trying to cancel that momentum out. Gardner looks really comfortable. Yeah, Minshew's impressing me. I mean, we knew that Minshew is pretty good, and he has experience from playing in Jacksonville, but if you would have told me Dallas is going to have 27 points in the 3rd quarter and the Eagles are going to be tied with Gardner Minshew, I would have been like, no, Gardner Minshew had a good game. And now the question is how. Okay, so that looks like that touchdown got reversed. So Washington back out onto the field. It's 14-27. So 13-point ball game. There's 11 minutes left. Brock Purdy and the 49ers have the ball, so maybe a potential nail in the coffin, if you will, here. 2nd and 6. They're approaching field goal range. They're on the 21-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to CMC, and that's going to get swallowed up in the backfield. The Commanders do have a good defense, and that is what is crazy about Brock Purdy. I think he scored, 56 points in his first 2 starts, right? And then we saw what he did last week, and now he's got 27 in the 4th quarter. This guy you can say that, they got a lot of weapons. He's distributing the ball, but look, at the end of the day, if you're scoring almost 30 points a game, like, you're doing more than managing a football game. I mean, the haters are going to hate, but it doesn't seem to me like Brock Purdy is just a game manager. He had a scramble earlier. He was doing spin moves. He was juking. He did pump fakes. I mean, everything in the book he did on that one play. And the pass wasn't complete, but I don't think it mattered. For the fans watching, it was kind of that moment that we were like, hey, this dude's not out here to manage a game. This dude is out here trying to make plays. And this may be the greatest sports story since, what's his name? Jeremy Lee. If you guys remember him, there's a great documentary on HBO on Jeremy Lee. All right, Gardner is going to do a quick throw, quick wide receiver screen. That's going to go nowhere. Tackled in the backfield, second down. And this is when the quarter is going to be lost or won. Which quarterback is going to have a better fourth quarter? You got a tie ball game. Eagles are on the 50, so statistically, probably they're maybe favored to win, but you got to think Cowboys at home. I still think the Cowboys can win this one. They just need to make one more play. If they can force 3 turnovers in this game, I'm confident that they can win. Gardner, oh my gosh, he's rolling out. He throws it to Devontae Smith, and it literally goes straight through his hands. Straight through his freaking hands. This was a good play. Gardner put the ball right where it needed to be. Would have been a first down. Now it's 3rd and 10. 14 minutes and 13 seconds left. Everybody in AT&T is on their feet for this 3rd down. This is a big one. This is the difference between a punt and a field goal. They are not in field goal range right now. Gardner in shotgun. He's going to snap it. They're bringing a blitz. He sees it. He escapes. He runs to the right. He throws it. It's caught wide open, Devontae Smith. And that was incredible. Gardner Minshew saw the rush. He was able to use his feet to buy a little bit of time. He knew he had man. Hey, if there's that many people blitzing, I got man coverage. Let me find my best receiver. Roll out of the pocket. Let's make it up as we go along. Good play there by Devontae Smith. For a backup quarterback, usually there's not a lot of chemistry, but they both kind of knew what they were doing on that one. So that will move the ball to the 30-yard line. They're in field goal range. Gardner is in shotgun formation. Miles Sanders is back with him. It's going to be a handoff to him, and he's going to run it for maybe 3 yards. Ford Progress will get him to 3 yards. Travis Kelce's brother, lead block on that run. And tonight we have the Steelers, which is technically our Sunday night football, but it's going to be Saturday night football. We have the Raiders and the Steelers celebrating their 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception. It's going to be an emotional game after he passed away. So I hope you join us for, carbonation. I hope you join us for that. This is going to be a handoff to Sanders. It's going to go absolutely nowhere. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. And this is becoming more important to get off the field here. It's like one thing we can't give up is a touchdown. Let's let them score a field goal and Dallas score a touchdown. And then they will have a 4-point lead. That's probably the best case scenario for Dallas right now, unless they could get a turnover. Let's see. Gardner probably knows they're in field goal range, how important it is to protect the ball, but anything could happen. Gardner, shotgun, steps up, throws it right away, and that's going to be caught. And that was all the way to the 10-yard line. A.J. Brown slow to get up. 1 second. All right. So we went to a commercial break because A.J. Brown was slow to get up. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Obviously, the playoff already secured. You want to see everybody get to the playoffs healthy here. San Francisco ended up kicking a field goal in their last possession. Heineke now with the ball, down 16 points. does a little bit of Heineke magic right here. He gets wrapped up by Nick Bosa, and as he's falling down, he just throws the ball. Great improvisation. I can't remember that word right now. Improvisation. All right. So now first down is going to be complete. So Commanders are moving. They're going to need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. There's 7 minutes left in the ball game, so if they can get a touchdown in this drive, I would expect the 2-point conversion. And the refs are going to stop this one. And there's a challenge flag on the field. And Kyle Shanahan is calling the refs over. He's going to challenge something. We'll see what it is. I guess they're going to challenge whether Heineke was down. Or that was the play before. Maybe challenge the reception. If he had control over it. He might win that one. Looked like the ball totally came out. I don't think he had the ball long enough for it to be a fumble. So he grabs the ball, and as he's trying to tuck it, it comes out. A.J. Brown able to get up on his own strength and walk up the field. That's a good sign for Eagles. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 2-yard line. It's actually the 2.5-yard line. Minshew shotgun's going to snap it to Sanders. Sanders is going to run it up to the 9-yard line, the 9 or the 10. So now it's going to be 8 yards to go. Micah Parsons is he's a game disruptor. Obviously, the 2 games playing right now in the afternoon are the 2 Defensive Player of the Year nominees. You got Micah Parsons and you got Nick Bosa. So pick your poison on those. Gardner Minshew, shotgun formation, 10-yard line. It's going to snap it, hand it off to Sanders. Sanders is going to be able to pick up maybe 1 yard, not much going for him on that. So it's going to be 3rd down. And you really want to try to hold him to a field goal here because you've actually burned so much time on this drive. If Dallas could go on a 9-minute drive or so. A.J. Brown just came back into the game. And Gardner's going to be in shotgun here. 5 seconds on the play clock. He's going to get it snapped. Blitz is coming. He gets rid of it right away. Devontae Smith's got it. And that's a touchdown. And damn, does Gardner Minshew look good. Gardner Minshew looks freaking amazing right now. There's a flag on the play, so everyone stand by. Before the pass, there was holding on the Cowboys. Penalty declined. Touchdown's good. Devontae Smith. That ball was out of Gardner's hands before Devontae even turned. It's so just unique to see this kind of timing with the backup. This is timing you see from a starting quarterback. Gardner looks really good today. That was impressive. Minshew's proven that he should maybe be a starter somewhere. He's playing a lot better than a handful of quarterbacks that are being paid a lot more. A lot more. Man. So as we go into next week, obviously our playoff picture is going to start cleaning itself up a little bit. I think the 49ers they already clinched their division, but they they're playing for a higher seed. So if you're a 49ers fan, Cowboys don't really matter. Eagles are going to end up. I can't believe that a team that's 11-1, 12-1, 14-1, whatever it is. What are they? I have a hard time believing that they're going to drop their last 4 games. So I do have the Eagles getting the first seed this year. Was pretty confident about that all season. So if you're a 49ers fan, really you're cheering for the Vikings to lose. The Vikings had a amazing freaking ending to that game. If you missed it, go look at the replays. It was incredible. They had to line up their kicker for a game-winning field goal. It was 61 yards, which was a career long for him. He's never hit from 61, and it was, when I tell you it was a perfect kick, I mean it was right down the middle. It was literally perfect. And the horns went off. The crowd was going crazy. And up to that point, the Giants were down. They were able to score a touchdown, and then they got the 2-point conversion that tied the game. So we were like, oh, the Giants are back into the game. But the Vikings had some time left, and it proved to be too much time if you're a Giants fan. And what's really impressive, I think the Vikings are 12-0 on games decided by 7 points or fewer, which means the Vikings win all of the close games, but it also means that the Vikings are beatable, you would think, right? Because they're not beating anybody by a lot. It's just they've won every single close game. You know, had that stat gone the other way, we could be looking at a 3-12 team, which is insane to think. But the Vikings find ways to win all their close games, and that's why they're going to be in the playoffs. They have one more win than the 49ers, pending that the 49ers are going to win today. I'm positive they will. So next week, if you're a Niners fan, you want Minnesota to lose. You're just trying to get that second seed. So the Vikings next week are playing – where are the Vikings playing next week? Do the Vikings have a bye week on week 17? Oh, no, they're playing the Packers. So you're hoping the Packers beats them. The 49ers win. They're going to throw it to the tight end who's going to have it and a lot more. He's going to run all the way to the 49-yard line. And then week 18, the Vikings play the Bears. So if the 49ers can win out, I have a feeling they're both going to end the season with 12-4 records or whatever the case is. Wait, no, not 12-4. 17, 13-4. All right, CeeDee Lamb in motion. Dak under center. He's going to do a 3-step drop back. No fake handoff here. It's a throw from the beginning, and it comes out. And, oh, my gosh, it's a strip sack, and Philly has it. Wow! Philly has recovered the strip sack in Dallas territory. They are past the Dallas Star in Dallas territory. The strip sack comes out, and literally the lineman had an easy opportunity to pick it up, and he just lost it. And then Philly's there to jump on it. That is very unfortunate. All right, so Dallas is going. Oh, they're saying he was down. Wow. But now he's going to be sacked again, so it doesn't even matter. Back-to-back sacks, 8.5 minutes left in the game. Dallas down 7, and they are moving the wrong way. They were on the 49. Now they're on the 30-yard line. They've lost 19 yards in sacks, and that is why it's 3rd and 30. That is not, I guess you try to throw a quick one to CeeDee Lamb maybe. Look for CeeDee Lamb, and he's going to throw it that direction. And CeeDee Lamb, oh my gosh, it's caught. Oh my gosh, he bombed it. Not CeeDee Lamb, it was number 16. I'm like, dude, you know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. Oh, he let him get a step on him. And then the safety let him get behind him. He was a little early on that as well. Wow. I mean, that is going to be, that's a game-altering play. That changes everything. Dallas trying to keep that momentum going, hurry up and snap their first play, and it goes back to the line of scrimmage. This is an incredible catch. A contested, I mean, that's just a great catch. There was early contact. It was a pass interference. That is incredible. So here we go. Dallas now in the red zone. Dak, shotgun formation. They need 7 here. Anything less will do nothing. And Pollard's going to take the catch all the way up for a first down, gain a 13-yard line. And now it's going to be 1st and goal. And the OC's looking at his play sheet, trying to make sure he calls the right play here. We might have an overtime game. It's like every time we jump on the live stream, it's these incredible games. So here we go, 8-yard line. Dak's in the shotgun formation, sends his tight end in motion. It's not going to be a run. He's looking. It's set. Oh, it was a touchdown. It was a walk-in touchdown for Pollard, but he just threw the ball a little off. You may not get a look like that again. I mean, the design was perfect. He just, not a great throw, but looking at the replay, he should have caught this. It's like he tried to grab it with one hand. So here we go. 5:53 left, 2nd and goal. 3 wide receivers set, all to the left. We say that in football that's trips left. But now they got CeeDee in motion. He's looking that way. He throws it to CeeDee. It's caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with another touchdown grab. It's going to tie the game pending the extra point. 34 a pop. Gardner Minshew and the Eagles. 5 minutes and 49 seconds left. Can they get some Minshew magic? 13-1. A win here will give them a first seed in the playoffs. Home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That means Meek Mill will be at the game. It's going to be hype. Home field advantage for the Eagles is a big deal. You look at how they play on the road versus how they play at home, and they are a much different team at home than on the road. The extra point's good. We're all squared away. 34 a pop. 5:49 in the game. And you gotta look back at that 3rd and 30, that bomb. I mean, T.Y. Hilton just joined this team. I couldn't even read his last name on the jersey because of his hair. You know, and he just became a Cowboy. So I didn't even think that he was going to be elevated to the active roster that quick. T.Y. Hilton, he just bombs it to him. I mean, this was a 55-yard completion. So it's the Eagles' defense, really, that if they don't win today, that is going to be the story. And you would have thought if the Cowboys won, it would be because they didn't have their starting quarterback. You'd say, oh, Gardner Minshew let him down. No, it's their defense giving up 34 points. So Philly's going to have to tighten up on defense. It's still a tie ball game. And the kick is going to be returned. It's coming out of the end zone. He's at the 10. He's passing the 10. He's got a little hole. It's going to close quickly, though, and he's going to be brought down at the 23. And is there some Minshew magic in the air? Minshew runs back out onto the field. Another reminder that tonight we got the Raiders at Steelers. The Steelers are clinging on to the smallest hopes that they can get into the playoff. They just need a ticket. I don't think they will, but the Raiders are also clinging on. You got two teams, 6-8, not officially eliminated, and the 50-year anniversary of the Immaculate Reception. It's going to be a big emotional game in Pittsburgh. So here's Gardner at the 21-yard line under center. He's going to snap it, give it to Miles Sanders. Sanders is going to run for a gain of 4, maybe 5. Solid pickup. Wow. Right before that CeeDee Lamb touchdown grab, CeeDee had to fix his chain. He motioned over, and then he tucked in his chain, and then he scored the touchdown. No one's brought it up yet, but I guarantee you it's going to be a YouTube short. You know what? We're going to make it. Star 6 Media is going to make that a short. You heard it here first. Gardner in shotgun formation. He's looking. He just throws it, and it's caught. Davante Adams, full extension. They're saying it's a catch. Wow. He just made his body so freaking long. And that is a catch. The feet are down. They're running back up, and they're going to snap it. And they got it. They got the snap, but now Minshew's going to have to throw it away. They were trying to run up so that they could avoid a possible challenge. On the replay, it looked like it was good. His feet were definitely down. And, man, that is a all-pro catch. The fact that they have two receivers that can make that play that we just saw is incredible. Minshew's having a great game. 19 for 29, 293 yards, 2 tugs, and 1 pick. Gardner is in shotgun. The game is on his shoulders. Fly, Eagle, fly. They're counting on you. He's going to check it down to Sanders. Sanders is going to run this out to the 48-yard line. Now they're going into Cowboys territory. Remember, this is a tie game, so field goal wins the game. If they can sustain some kind of 4 minutes and 40 seconds, that's how much is left. If they can sustain a 4-minute, 40-second drive here on 3rd and 4, keep it at 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, and run the ball, convert those short third downs, they might just kick the field goal at the end. Cowboys have all 3 timeouts, so I highly doubt that Cowboys don't get the ball back, but anything is possible. And they're showing the Immaculate Reception right now on the screen. They showed the Steelers are wearing their throwback uniforms, and they looked exactly the same. I was like, wait, don't they always wear these? All right, so let's check in really quick with the Vikings, or the 49ers. The 49ers have a 10-point lead. 3 minutes left in that game. Brock Purdy's on the field, though. And if he can score another touchdown here, Brock Purdy is about to be 4-0. Christian McCaffrey with the handoff on 3rd and 11. It's going to be a gain of 8. 3rd and 4. Minshew standing at the 50-yard line. Technically the 49. All right. He's looking. He's going to throw it. And it's picked! It's picked! Wow! He just took it out of his hands. He does a little slant. The throw is on the money. And Dallas just said, I want it more. And he completely ripped it. I didn't even. This is a good ball. And wow, that's just an incredible play by Bland. Wow. Those are strong hands. Yep. So that is what we call a gap play. That is a game-altering play because Eagles were at minimum probably going to get a field goal on this drive. Not anymore. Dak Prescott is already back on the field. He's standing at the 35, shotgun formation. He's going to pass. He's going to throw this one to his tight end, who's going to bring it all the way into Philadelphia territory. And now, just like that, in 2 plays, the whole thing is changed. It's all different now. Wow. What a change of momentum. All right, so let's see what Dallas does if they try to go on a slow, methodical, time-killing drive, or if they just get the touchdown. There's only 3 minutes and 50 seconds. The clock is ticking. Philly has all 3 timeouts. Zeke is in the back. Zach's going to throw it, and Dak is going to get a first down to CeeDee Lamb, add another 10 yards on CeeDee's total. I think I said Zach. I meant Dak. All right. Yep, just a quick slant, good for 10 yards. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds. They're still huddled. He's trying to call the play. There's 15 seconds left on the game clock. CeeDee's going to run out to the slot position. There's 4 wide receivers set. Dak is in shotgun by himself, and they're going to throw it. Oh, he throws it over the middle. It was really congested in the middle. There's a corner and a linebacker, and that's going to fall incomplete. Man, going back to that interception, that was huge. I mean, that was just such a big-time play, and it was really an incredible play. It wasn't really a mistake on Minshew. It was a great placement of the ball. He made the right throw on the right read, but Darren Bland just made an incredible play. So here we go. 2nd and 10. Dak is going to fake the run to Zeke, and he's going to do a little shuffle to the tight end, and that is going to be good for about 7 yards. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this ball game. If you guys are joining us right now, we are about to know what happens right now. We are getting really close. Dak is 26 for 33, 347, 3 tugs, 1 pick. Can he add another touchdown to the total here? CeeDee's going to fake a motion. He's going to go back to where he was, and now it's going to be a throw to Gallup, and it looks like it hit his hands. It was good coverage, but it's not going to be complete. It's going to also stop the clock at 2:24. Man, that was a huge, huge first down because at a minimum, you can run the ball on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd after that and force the Eagles to use all their timeouts. But now they're going to line up for, let's see where he's kicking this from. This might be a 49-yard field goal, it looks like. 48-yard attempt. And they keep all their timeouts. Let's see. Here's the kick. The snap, the hold, the kick is on its way, and it looks like it's money, and it is. Right down the middle, we have the Dallas Cowboys taking the lead in this game. Here we go. I mean, what more do you expect out of these two teams? I mean, did you expect it to be any different? Dak, no Dak. Does it really? Or Hurts, no Hurts? I mean, we still got an incredible game. 37 points in Arlington for the Cowboys and 34 for the Eagles. Man, Dallas able to turn all 3 of their turnovers into points. And I said it after halftime. I said, if If the Cowboys can get one more turnover, it's going to become hard for the Eagles to win. It's hard to overcome turnovers when those turnovers lead to points. And Dallas's 3 turnovers have led to 17 points. That's not stealing one possession. That's stealing 3. The fact that it's only a 3-point ball game is incredible. And Philly should feel good about that and go out here with some, positive, confident energy that they can go down and get in field goal range, because they really haven't been stopped. They've been stopping themselves. They have the ability. I think this game's going to go to overtime. I really do. I think we have an overtime game here. So here we go. Gardner Minshew coming out, 25-yard line. He's got 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Is Gardner Minshew that dude, or was it all a fluke? We're going to find out right now. He's putting the team on his back, and the first play is going to be a run to Miles Sanders, and the ball's out. Oh my gosh, the ball's out. And we're going to see who has it. It looked like the offensive lineman had a chance to grab it, but then everyone jumped on the ball. They're saying it's Dallas's ball. Dallas ball with 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And they are on the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. And Philly's chances of winning have totally just smothered. They still have all 3 timeouts. They have the 2-minute warning. If they can force them to a field goal, they could potentially get the ball back with 1 timeout in about 1 minute and 50 seconds. So, can the Eagles defense give the Eagles a chance, the offense a chance to go on a touchdown winning drive? Because if they were able to score a touchdown, they could win this game by 1 point. The momentum, definitely, these turnovers, they killed the Eagles. If they had just not turned the ball over 4 times, they could have won this game. And wow, the keeper goes to Dak, and he runs it all the way to the 5-yard line. He fakes the handoff. It's an RPO option for the quarterback, and everybody bites on it. The whole left side of the field is completely open. And Miles Sanders right now, knowing that he just cost the game on that fumble, he's definitely got his head down. You got some Eagles coming over, trying to encourage him, letting him know it's going to be all right. Like, hey, 13, man, you got the whole team coming over. He's really down. All right. Can't give up anything. You got 3 timeouts. You can still force. And there it is. That is huge for the Eagles. I'm always cheering for a good game. I'm not an Eagles fan. Always cheering for a good game. They take a sack. The 2-minute warning is officially, 1:56 left is where we will break for our 2-minute warning. That sack is going to make it a very long 2nd and goal. I mean, it's hard to be in the red zone and get points. It's even harder when there's no first down. You have to get in the end zone because the defense, they know that you need a score. They can kind of play a red zone type defense, and we'll see. I think what's going to happen is I think the Cowboys are going to have to kick a field goal, and there may be 1 minute and 40 seconds. That's plenty of time. That's plenty of time. If there's 1 minute 40 left on the game and the Eagles are getting the ball, could Gardner drive down and score a touchdown to win this by 1? Maybe. Maybe he can. We're about to find out, though. We're about to find out who Gardner Minshew is, but not if the defense doesn't help out. All right, let's go to Tyler Heinicke. There's 1 minute left. They're down by 17. They're still throwing it. I wouldn't have McLaurin out there. I just wouldn't. The fact of the matter is you're not going to win this game, but you're still in the playoff hunt. And if you're in the playoff hunt, don't take a chance of hurting your number one guy. You cannot afford McLaurin to go down. Woo! And the rain is coming down over here. We might live in one of the only places right now that's not cold enough to snow. And I hope you guys are safe. I know that the weather's been really crazy around the country today, so I hope everybody has made it to their final destination for Christmas safely. I hope you get everything you asked Santa for this year. And they're showing right now the replay of Dak. And, you know, it's interesting. He ran himself out of bounds. If he would have slid down, the clock would have continued running. But he stopped the clock when he ran out on that big play. Just a mental mistake for a veteran quarterback like Dak. And the handoff to Pollard is going to be good for about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Sirianni is going to call this timeout right here. First timeout off the board. 3rd and 5. If they can stop him here, they will have a chance. The Eagles will have a freaking chance. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Dak's in shotgun. This is a pass. He's evading the. Oh, he tried to run for it. But the linebacker not fooled on that one, and here comes a timeout. 1:43. So that's what we said. Whoa, Jinjo, what's up, dude? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're having a good Christmas Eve. We are just watching the Eagles. Where is it? 34. Eagles and the Cowboys. Right now, the Cowboys are they going to go? They're going to go for it on 4th down. Mike McCarthy is going for a kill shot. Now, this is interesting because if they don't get it, the Eagles will only need, and don't be surprised if they just try to draw them off sides here. You cannot jump. If you jump, this game is over. Yep, and that's all they're trying to do is jump off sides. They're just trying to jump them off sides. Yep, and now the Eagles not fooled. Good discipline on the Eagles not jump. They're going to take a delay a game penalty here. It's not going to matter because they're going to kick a field goal. Great execution on the Cowboys and great discipline for the Eagles. So they do have 1 timeout left. This will be a chip shot field goal to give Dallas a 6-point lead. Can Minshew take them on a touchdown winning drive to win this game 41-40? Hold in the kick right down the middle. So here we go. 1 minute and 41 seconds. Gardner Minshew has plenty of weapons. This is interesting. Tampa, we still got Tampa in that division fighting for the playoff spot. The Panthers, by winning today, have improved to 6-9. So let's just say the Bucs have better win, or Panthers are going to be in the playoffs, it seems like. All right. So here we go. We are 1 minute and 41 seconds away from a winner in Arlington. And the kick is off. And this one is going to go into the back of the end zone. Probably a smart decision. Time is more important than making it, to the 30. You just look at these turnovers, and they're not Gardner's fault. It's just running backs fumbling it. You got the receiver getting stripped. They got 20 points off of 4 turnovers. If the Eagles can find a way to win this game, it'd be a Christmas miracle. And the first play is going to be caught. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4, shotgun formation. And it's going to be a throw up the middle. That's going to go all the way to the 48-yard line. They're saving that timeout. They're going as fast as they can. They're lined up again. Gardner's moving down. They're not clocking it here. Gardner's going to step up and hold it, and then he throws it, and it's caught. A.J. Brown with a sideline grab, and the clock stops because he goes out of bounds. 51 seconds. This is a gain of about maybe 10 to 12 more yards. This is just a great ball. Even better catch here. Here we go, 51 seconds. Eagles clinch with the win. Can Gardner do it? Can they overcome the 4 turnovers? We're going to get a Cowboys timeout. And at this point, Philly has time to call a play that they think will work. I guess if you're Dallas, it's a good time. 3 positive plays in a row for the Eagles, and because they were out of bounds, the clock is already stopped. So you're not really helping the Eagles by calling that timeout. And it's just a quick timeout because they're huddled up calling the play already. All right. So here we go. Minshew, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. Scanning, looking. He throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. .43 seconds left. 2nd and 10. We've got ourselves the game of the week. No doubt about that. Minshew, 35 attempts, only 12 incompletions today, including this one right here. The ball just gets tipped. And definitely, if it doesn't get tipped, that would have been a reception. They reset the game clock to 48, giving the Eagles 3 more seconds. And here we go. They need 40 yards. Can they get it in 48 seconds with only 1 timeout? Minshew shotgun snaps it. The pressure is coming. He throws it. It's caught! It's caught in the red zone. They don't take the timeout. They run up, and they're going to spike it here. There's 33 seconds. They're on the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. Devontae Smith with a great route. and just, man, his ability in this game, I've really noticed it. He can make his body so long. His arms are very, very long. He is going up. He's catching the ball at its highest point, bringing it down with strong hands, making sure he lands on his back. And here we go. Eagles in the red zone. 7 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4, snapped. He's looking, he's scanning. He's going to take a shot to the house. Oh, and they're going to say it's incomplete. And because they had to spike the ball to stop the clock, this looked like a pass interference. Looked like a pass interference. Maybe he got there a little early. I like the decision though, because if you get that PI call, the ball's on the 1, but because of the spike, it's 3rd and 10. Let's see what they do here. They may call a play just to get 4 or 5 yards, so it's not 4th and 10, and call that timeout. Wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of quick screen here. Here we go. Gardner's looking around. He's looking around, trying to keep the play alive. He's not fast enough to outrun Micah Parsons. He has to throw it into the dirt. And now it's 4th and 10 on the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons was going after Minshew. Minshew looks back, realizes there's a future Hall of Famer chasing me, and throws it into the dirt. Parsons is trying to ask the sideline for a timeout. He is out of breath. He's still on a knee. And now he gets up. Wow. So Micah Parsons wanted a timeout. He needed a timeout. So he stays on a knee while everybody's lining up. He's out of breath. He's winded. He's trying to catch his breath right now. I guess when the defensive player of the year potentially asks for a timeout, coach has got to listen. It's the most important play of the game. This is your ball game. Can the Eagles keep this drive alive, or can they score and win by 1? Here we go. Minshew in the shotgun formation. It's a snap. They're bringing 4. He's trying to get, he just throws it up. There's nobody around. The Eagles are going to lose this. Dallas ball, there's no flags. Gardner felt the pressure coming, knew that he was going to get sacked, so he just throws the ball up, and Dallas's defense holds off the Eagles in an incredible ball game, 34-40. Sirianni's got to feel good about his team. I mean, even without Hurts, this is a really good football team. You know, you clean up the 4 turnovers, you get Hurts back. I don't think the Cowboys win this game with a healthy Jalen Hurts. And a knee right there is going to end the ball game. Cowboys win. So we have the 49ers win by 17. We have the Cowboys taking the win by 6. And we got Ginger asking, is there another game tonight? Glad you asked that. There is. We got a 5:15 game. It is your normal Sunday night football time, but it's going to be the Raiders and the Steelers. The Steelers have that emotional game, the 50th anniversary of the death of the player, the Immaculate Reception. They're at home. They're wearing their throwback jerseys. That is our last football game of the day. Some of our other games, we had the Ravens beat the Falcons. The Panthers were able to beat the Lions in a brutal game. It wasn't ever really close. The Bills handed it to the Bears. They won 35-13. The Saints and the Browns had a chance at the end to score a touchdown, and there was a couple key drops by the Browns receivers. Deshaun put it there. They just couldn't hang on to the ball. And the Chiefs, 14-point win. And another really good game similar to this was the Giants-Vikings. Giants got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. And the Vikings kicker ends up kicking a career-long field goal to win the game and improved to 12-3. And the Bengals able to hang on after the Patriots had an impressive comeback. And the Texans beat Malik Willis and the Titans, which helps out the Jaguars. So a lot of things cleaning themselves up. We're going to find out more tonight when the Steelers game starts. So definitely stay tuned for that game. And you can find that live stream right here on Only Football. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys soon.